The amount of people that pass by this creek every single day and don't think to paddle it is 99.9%. Just arrived in the Sheep Creek geologic area. Check that out. Pretty insane. I found Sheep Creek on Google Maps and it just looked insane. And so I wanted to come and check out and see if it was actually paddleable. It's a really skinny creek, so I'm just gonna check flow rates and see if it would be dumb to go by myself. It doesn't look too bad unless you see a strainer or something like that. This is the most up close and personal I can get. What do you think? Ice cold. So one of my concerns is the overhang. Would it be too narrow in some spots and go into brush? All right, let's go to the next spot and check it out. Last check-in spot is insane red wall. Views out here are just absolutely crazy. Scouting is over. It's time to suit up, inflate, hit the river.
This was my first paddle in the inflatable raft, and so I was curious to see how it would work out. Probably not a good combo with a new creek and a new boat, but here we are.
Yeah, it's working. All right, here it goes. Oh, spiderweb straight to the face. All right, it's calm right now. It is about to get spicy. I've got a spider on my face.
While I much prefer the rapid sections typically, on this creek I really wanted to enjoy the slow section so that I could look up the cliffs above. But Sheep Creek didn't provide much reprieve from the swift water. So each moment it was slow, you had to really take it in. And this is a prime example of the biggest threat on this creek. Each bend is covered in bushes and sticks, branches that are all clawing at you and trying to rip you out of the kayak. So the goal is to stay away from them and try to hug the inside of each turn. Keyword on that one is try.
Here we go. Like a boss. Yeah. Whoa. Beautiful in here. It's all part of it.
The canyon runs east-west, which is perfect for a setting sun. It's right at your back and it illuminates the river, guiding you through the pines, cottonwoods, and all of the river forage that is classically Mountain West.
Oh yeah, that's a full strainer. We are gonna not do that one. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. Look at this creek, y'all. The amount of people that pass by this creek every single day and don't think to paddle it is 99.9%. I don't blame them, there's a little bit of hair. In fact, that up there looks pretty bad, but we're gonna scout it real quick and go from there. Get my kayak.
Foolishly, I tossed my kayak ahead to climb over the strainer. I completely underestimated just how quick the creek was moving. As you can imagine, that water took hold and started ripping it downstream. Pretty crazy because I had to sprint after it, and that wasn't feeling great on my toes and the chacos.
Oh, shoot. Woo! Okay. Oh, but look at that. This section's getting a little bit worrisome. There we go. We're doing it live.
And despite it looking really shallow in this video, I can guarantee you that that never really crossed my mind as I was paddling it. There are plenty of channels to navigate through, and it was kind of up to me just to choose them right. And as you can see, I didn't always guess right. But every time you dug in, you still caught plenty of water on the paddle. So stroke by stroke, we slowly made it downstream. Not always slowly, there were some really fast sections too.
Woo! Gosh, this creek just has that fresh mountain air. It's great. I don't mind the bumpy ride because it slows you down just enough to where you can be a little bit more calculated about your paddling. But I can also spin you around. Ooh, that doesn't look very fun. Oh, it's literally like a garden. Oh no, this is the end.
I left the kayak perched up on a rock in the middle of the creek, hoping that would be enough to deter someone from taking it. The alternative was carrying it a mile back to the car. I just wasn't feeling that. So I ran with haste and tried to get back to the car as quick as possible.
Guys, if you haven't checked them out yet, head over to Remote Designs. We have the roll top backpack in green, the duffel in blue, fully submersible. It's the kit that I use for adventures like this. Nice. Be like when the door unlocks. Is the kayak still here? Hey, it is. What an epic trip. Insane scenery all around. Paddling Sheep Creek in the Flaming Gorge area. Beautiful summer afternoon, evening. Long days, plenty of water because it snowed a ton and rained a ton. Just world class.
If you're in a really cool area and there's some source of water like snowmelt, springs, or rain, there's probably a really cool creek nearby. It's a great way to see the surrounding nature and kind of get away from the people as well. So if you're ever out on vacation in a stunning place, keep your eye out because you never know what's running next to the highway.